Everybody say yeah.
Hey.
My God, we're representing live from Helen.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shake.
Yeah.
What say you?
I no go away.
Oh.
I no go away.
Hey. Wow.
Give me my hand.
Hey. Whoa. This is the full regalia. Please complete the attire. You can't leave us. Oh, master. Complete the attire.
What are you saying?
Complete. Hey, RuPaul.
What exactly are you talking
RuPaul.
about?
I mean.
Namaste. You shake your head like Snake.
Oh, shout out to this boy that was in my class, Muturengen Shigeren. Yes, Muturengen.
I'm sure by now he's doing some serious.
Oh, he had to leave the country because when they say, if you ask them, if they say like this, they mean yes.
Yes.
It used to confuse the teachers.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
No.
Yeah. But he say yes, so yes.
But every morning when I come to school, I'll bring chapati. We
used to bring Muturenge wherever you are. Shout out to you.
Oh man, big love to our Indian community and our Lebanese community as well. Welcome to Sunrise on 3FM 92.7. It's Throwback Thursday.
Is it?
It is Throwback Thursday.
What are you throwing back?
Well, throwing back to where the president says they report the from Mamo. I'm going to read this and that.
We back. Today the weather is cool. Let us not do violence.
Yesterday, he said.
Hey, you were excited.
Yesterday, he said, make I give you.
No, but the man said under a certain section, something
But gentlemen, after hounding Presido for the report, I know that once it dropped, you thought, now to dissect this work of ours.
No. That's not really. I think that the government needs to come to understand something. You know, when Fix the Country started, what was the reaction?
Fix yourself.
That's right.
And then Dr. Baumia was sent
in the country. It was
Dr. Baumia was sent to come and say, we have fixed 77 things. You remember that? I remember that so well.
Yeah.
It was pushed by this same Hopes Inadoy, who is today has been arrested left, right, center by everybody else. Ernest, Owusu Bempire. They said, then they sent him to come and say. Then they organized a splinter group, a CSO said, fixing the country.
But
blah,
the
blah,
official mouthpiece of the government at the time, the Honorable Kojo Opong Nkrumah, the MP for Ofuasi Ayiribi, now Minister responsible for Works and Housing, he had said categorically on the record that no, the official position of the government of the day was not fix yourself, but it was we are fixing it.
And that's why I said
we
that,
have to do it together.
And that is why I said that Dr. Baumia was sent to come and tell us 77 things they had done.
Yes.
They said
we had a role to play. Recall the meeting they had with the organizers of Fix the Country, and which resulted in a series of presses, joint ministerial meetings, and how did that even end again? So,
when they said we are fixing it, or let's fix it together, 77 things were announced, right?
Yeah.
After the 77 things, there was the delivery tracker. That has since vanished into thin air.
Oh, now we have performance tracker.
Yeah, but the delivery tracker is the basis for the performance tracker.
That's right.
So the performance tracker is a build-up of the delivery tracker, right? How is it that the delivery tracker has more projects than the performance tracker that came to inherit it?
Oh.
Is that serious? It's a simple question. Cumulative. Did you have a cumulative record book in primary school?
Was that showing your report?
Yes. In primary 1, what you had done, primary 2, what you had done, primary 3. So if you were taking a transfer to another school, your father had been transferred. For those of us whose parents were transferred in the tri-center,
plenty of those things.
Then you take it to
you take it, and then they look at it and say, Sixtus don't only when he was in primary 1 comprehension.
At Ulu Nesrian Primary.
I started school in Hamile. In Hamile, border town.
Down somewhere.
But
my father has done some.
But you see, there was evidence, the cumulative record. So when the teachers picked it, they say, okay, he's good. Let's admit him. But the cumulative record is not, because the one we did in first term, the delivery.gov is missing. Now we're doing performancetracker.gov.gh.
.gov.gh, that's right.
Big good morning to Mr. Jogate.
There's some song that is singing in my head. I cannot sing it.
What is the song? Is there come on or song or?
You let's continue.
It's okay. The business analyst. Before that, we will get onto the weather. Felicity Afianyo. Felicity, good morning. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, good morning, Johnnie. Thank you too for giving us the platform to relay our forecast to the public.
We think that the whole Ghana should buy you a cake these days, so because when you give us the prediction, it happens that the storm is coming from Togo. It will traverse the southern part of the country and get into man.
Felicity, people are still not believing.
No, don't mind those people. Those people are
Felicity, the people are still.
Sambalat and Tobias.
But we guys seen
because the prediction is spot on.
Their social media, actually,
Yesterday, people said, you actually made her repeat the forecast.
Yes.
When she talked about the storm,
yes.
You made her repeat it.
Indeed.
Yes. So, but getting to 11 there, but people say, but these people, have they done it again? Then we saw that the weather had begun to.
Anyway, Felicity. so congratulations to you and your team
for bringing that storm.
For telling us that the storm will come so that we can plan for it. Now, what are we to expect today?
Thank you so much. We'll be gladly waiting for the cake, even if you can add fried rice.
No, so the cake will buy Felicity. Felicity, just for clarity's sake, we're going to order the cake from Google Play Store. So that we'll send you the software, the app, so you can download it too. And yes, you understand? If you have a 3D printer, you can print it out and eat it.
Now it's finished.
Yeah, that one is finished. That one you can always print.
Thanks so much for that. God richly bless you all. For today, we don't have much in terms of rain. We need to have a relaxation, so we are going to have partly cloudy, and then later in the day we'll have just localized development of rain and thunderclouds over some few places.
Right.
Those in the Volta, those in the OT region, and parts of the eastern region. For the coastal strip, slightly north of the coastline is what we are anticipating that they may have some rain and thunder, but the impact will not be anything to worry our heads about.
Right.
The state of the sea is also expected to be rough. We are having some rain and thunder clouds over the sea. They are very tiny, but conditions are in place for them to grow bigger and then affect the coast, especially those over the central and then western region, those that are close to the sea. So they should watch out for our updates within the day. Temperatures will also be comfortable today, not too low. 32 for the coast, 34 for the middle sector, 37, 38 for the northern sector. So this is how today will be in terms of the weather forecast.
So as for today, we can step out proudly and boldly and go out there, and all the Kaswa people too can step out boldly.
Yes, today they can go out boldly, yes. But then they should expect some few showers in late afternoon into the evening, but nothing compared to what they experienced yesterday.
Okay, so Kaswa people are safe.
The Kaswa people, we have to visit and see what at all is there.
I hear you, Felicity. Thank you very much for your time. She's a chief forecaster with the Ghana Met.
But it's not over for the president, though.
Oh, relax.
The people on our Facebook stream, they are not kind with the president.
I think that the president guy is going to be traveling out of the country.
Where is he going?
He has to be saying bye-bye to people.
What do you mean?
Yes,
every president.
Okay.
Yes.
I see. Like a bye-bye tour to your cronies and other jurisdictions.
Diplomats and presidents
to the diplomatic community.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
To impart this in the diplomatic world.
Oh, I see.
No.
And this is commonplace.
He has represented the country. It is time for him to bow out gracefully. Yeah. And so he needs to reach out to the international community. And he's been head of ECOWAS.
Yeah.
He's been instrumental in AU.
That's what it means.
UN, he's been acknowledged and noticed. And so he has to go around, say, bye-bye to all of them and assure them of his continued statesmanship and availability to play a role in the committee of whatever. So that You've confused me.
You not even confused.
I'm shocked.
No, but you see, the Committee of Nations still has to know that
You're one of those
he is
people who used to
available.
write long letters in SSN.
Charlie,
Very
The
long.
brightness of the day has caused me to
given me
pen
the
you
opportunity
Make sure you
dismissive.
don't punish me to write a letter.
See,
You regret it.
see,
To
so-
pen you dismissive.
See, somebody has just cracked me on our screen as I was stream. Pascal Karen, he says e-cake.
Say e-cake.
Yeah. Another says Alfredo says Abonkele tracker.
Oh my goodness.
Guys, stop misbehaving. The business analyst this morning says Stephen Ntin chairs NPA board, Joe Gatti appointed GRA board chairman, extra time board chairman, and Big Ben. Mahama promises to revamp tour at Tiabre, lowest fuel price in Africa. Ghana retains 10th position.
Did you-
ORC to strike
hear that
of
from Mahama?
65 registered professional bodies in default
You heard
by
that from
June.
Mahama before?
No, not him. The revamp of tour, was it not just last week that we gave them Central Oil,
Yes.
what do you call it, tax holiday? And was it not the president and the speaker who went to cut the sword for,
But
cut
not
the
from
tape for?
Mahama. Mahama says,
The way you
I
always
will do
mention the
anything.
speaker, I'm saying you've not forgiven him for going there.
No, he went there, he was with the president.
But like you have to drag him every day.
No, but I'm speaking facts.
You right here.
Yeah, I mean, I've not heard from President Mahama, former President Mahama, that he would revamp. This is the first time I'm hearing
Yes,
from him.
yes,
I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
in his days,
Yeah.
Tor tried to do the best they could, but I'm saying that look at how deep the thing has sunk. And sometimes when politicians start making promises, right, I think that sometimes they don't pay attention to the kind of damage that has been done. I'm of the view that if John Mahama wins elections today, most of the things that he's promising, look, it will take him more than 4 years to fix. Because the mess that have been done.
Johnny, I disagree with you. See, we've had this discussion before in the office, and I have said strongly that Mahama represents that one opportunity that we will get as a country to get it right.
Right.
If we miss that opportunity, then we are in trouble.
We thought same with Akufo-Addo.
Because no.
No, we thought same with Akufo-Addo.
Yes, we thought so.
We thought same
But
with
the
Akufo-Addo. We said,
circumstances here
look,
are different.
we said
No,
Akufo-Addo is the
this is
guy.
why I'm
He's
making that point.
Today, with the benefit
Listen.
of power, he has done the most nya.
Listen to me. Hear me out.
I'm hearing you.
Now, Mahama has just one term. Okay.
Just
Even
4
though
years.
there's still a constitutional
Debate.
Oh, no, forget about those. Even
But
though,
one of your news editors is in court.
but the man who went to court in the interest of his party, Ken Kranji, he said he has left the MPP. He said no go do again. He leave the thing because he was at Okankwe North. He was hoping that he would at least twist the hand of Hussein Issa and become the parliamentary candidate.
Oh, Charlie.
Then
Charlie.
before he knew it,
Telling you.
they brought ladies, including a sitting MP, Ahmad Dokwa,
Yes.
from the mountains, Equiapim North, to come and contest
come
because
and-
Samir Wuku had gone to Equiapim North. Ahmad Dokwa was not going to pass.
Charlie?
So they brought, then they say, I leave the party, take your party.
No, but that's
I won't do
Amadukra's
again.
winning. Charlie, it's supposed to be a political research paper.
Boss.
That should just appear Nokma.
I told Sixtus here, William was sitting where you were, Helen was here. I told Sixtus here that Amadokwa coming down. I mean, I told how things were going to play out. Samir Wuku is going to contest you. There's no way you win.
No way.
In an internal MPP contest. What are you talking about? So you have to move to safer grounds.
This is a game of chess.
And then he moved to safer grounds and they said, where do I go? Where do I go?
The
Where do I
tactics
go?
of it all.
Be sure you are not
Going north. Let me be they show him something small.
Charlie.
No,
What
but
tobacco?
his dedication and loyalty to the party has to pay off. And which is why I'm surprised he's not getting any of the last minute appointments.
Maybe the president, somebody has to mention him. Who is his godfather?
Anyway, back to Mahama. So Mahama has one term. He has just a 4-year window.
Right.
Okay. Whether he wins, what is it? He's not going to go again. So it presents him that opportunity to, using the word advisedly, bulldoze his way through,
Right.
risking the fortunes of the party, but doing the right thing and fixing the country.
I can accept that.
Because
in part.
there is no second term for him to worry about.
Right.
So getting the right people appointed, which is why I believe him when he says that he will have a lean government.
You believe it?
I believe him. Because he has nobody to please. Nobody to please. The only concern here would be leaving a good legacy upon which the party will campaign for the second term, for whoever is taking over from him. But what is better than putting the country right, fixing the country? Just imagine that Mahama is able to bring down the prices of fuel, or at best stabilize it, going into 2028 election.
Right.
That alone would be a strong campaign message for the
presently,
party.
if you in terms of legacy, John Mahama doesn't have to worry his head about legacy. And you see how his party communicators regurgitates the thing. Okay, Bank of Ghana Hospital, Range Hospital, sector.
Johnnie, I'm talking about
he doesn't have to worry about legacy.
I'm talking about doing the right thing without worrying about the chances of the party.
And I'm saying that even if...
And in 2028, you are not going to be talking about UGMC in your campaign.
So I'm saying, I agree.
We won't buy that. I agree,
but I'm saying that even if he decides not to do too much, within only the 4-year period that he led, today his people are... Look, we are comparing 4 years with 8 years of the MPP, and still the MPP struggles. If you ask the MPP to mention legacy, don't mention free SHS. Then the experts will tell you that, even free SHS, the implementation has issues. Then they'll go on to say, planting for food, and they'll say, Charlie, where is the food?
No, they
so 1D, 1F, they say,
stop mentioning.
Then now NAPCO, but then you go to a Mahama era, and then he will mention, like they keep mentioning a litany of things. We left you Heritage Fund, even in this, we left you this, we left you this fund, we left you that fund. So you are eating everything.
That's the point I'm making. In 2028, you are not going to be mentioning Heritage Fund.
I agree, but I'm saying that. But I'm saying that within the 4-year period, he needs to, because right now we need to face the reality. And Michael will tell you, the financial sector, so-called financial sector cleanup, the domestic debt exchange program, where we promised people a certain percentage and we couldn't pay them, we had to drop it further. We dipped our hands into people's pocket to the extent that former Chief Justice had to step onto the street. It's a serious matter.
Unprecedented.
Yes. Now, if we are now being told that some bondholders, is it 2028 that they're talking about, right?
Yeah.
That some of them will get their monies. Mahama will have a tough time if he gets into power, because the expectations of the people on him, right? And that's why I took issue when he said that, look, we need a certain honeymoon. They say, no, we don't want honeymoon. The same people who messed up everything, they say they don't want a honeymoon. But they know what they have done, how bad they have messed things up. Look, today we owe nursing trainee allowance. If John Mahama comes to power, the nursing trainee allowance who are owed 23 months out of 26 months.
Who will pay?
Who will pay? They will come asking. NAPCO people will come asking.
If they decide to cancel
GN
they
Bank
have to pay the outstanding.
Gold Coast Securities. Everybody will come asking for it. And I'm saying, presently, if you look into our coffers, we are broke.
But this is the contractors are not talking.
We are broke.
I think, listen, the systems also have to work for us to expect any kind of miracle come 2025. If the idea is that John Mahama has a second chance.
The truth of the matter is that whoever wins the presidency has a hell of a task.
Hell of a task.
So if you're asking me, I'm not expecting anything
at all. My expectations are very, very measured.
Because
super measured.
That is why I'm expecting that kind of discipline I was talking about from
get
John
well
Mahama.
soon. Get well soon, because no, because
you see,
no,
we will need it.
We need it, but I'm measuring my expectations.
A leader who will be firm, a leader who will be steadfast, a leader who would say that, look, you are my appointee, but you are not going. That comment that Akufo-Addo made, if you want to make money,
go to the private sector.
We need Mahama to implement that statement.
No, President Akufo-Addo's one was a Hanya. Is Bihanya.
That's what I'm saying. That we need Mahama to implement that statement in 2025. Otherwise,
but you begin to sound like it's a done deal. He's winning.
Sixtus.
It begins to sound like
Sixtus. You know what somebody told me? He said when they were in the trenches campaigning for Akufo-Addo to become president, his daughters were not here. As soon as their father became president,
a house fight.
He said, this one has a restaurant, this one has terminal trade, this one has this one. So he was asking us in Tiabregu, and I said, are you asking me? What is my business in all of this?
All I can say is, do you fear yourself?
I'll never forget when it came up, this issue of family and friends, and giving appointments to cronies on. I can't remember which government communicator said, but do you want the president to work with his enemies? Of course he's going to work.
Yeah,
and see, that's the other issue. You read a headline. In fact, I saw that story yesterday.
Right.
Stephen in Tim co getting
Stephen Tim is NPA.
Yes, NPA.
Jogati is GRA.
You are chairman of the political party in government. You see, there's a thin line between the government of the day and the party that forms the government of the day.
That's right.
We know how it plays out in this country.
Yeah.
We know that the chairman of the party sits in cabinet. You may not have a vote. You may not, but we know that you are present at
Together with the
meetings.
secretary,
Together with the general secretary of the party. Now you are board chairman. So the president is answerable to you at the party level. You are answerable to the president at governmental level. How does that play
So
out?
that is what we call Ajana 1.
Ajana 2.
It means that
If
we are
you understand,
simply-
in
you
the
are supposed
board
to
mass.
have- You're supposed to have the men.
No. It's board mass. It's board mass. Ajana 1,
We just
Ajana 2.
mentioned Isaf Husseini. Isaf Husseini couldn't have been board chair.
No, it's in
That's
time
a
go
good- that's
come.
a good question.
In time will come.
When?
Next administration.
You see, the people are there. So some of these things, and I'm not the one saying it, the party itself said we have the men. So some of these appointments are so out of place. It's like the discussions we've been having about members of parliament being ministers of state at the same time. It is the same thing that you have done as a political party and as an administration that springs out of the political party. I don't think.
I mean, that's the same way that members of parliament will decide to, lobby to get the finance minister out, and then the party will say, "Hey, they'll enter the House of Parliament and sit on their shoulders."
What authority will party chairman have to intervene in any matter that concerns members of his caucus in the House? So usually we'll see the chairman, the general secretary trying to rein in MPs
Slow down,
when they are
slow down.
misbehaving.
Yeah.
Okay, now you have become part of the government. What moral rights or authority do you have?
Sixtus,
to
how
go
long
in?
have you lived in Accra?
Since 2006.
Okay, ask Michael what Umoke for. What it means.
Delegates.
No, but I think that we also have to situate issues.
will do that time.
Cool down. See,
we have
guys,
finished. Your time is up. I'm going to be Johnny's bite.
2025 going forward. So I honestly don't know what we should be expecting because things are not looking good, guys.
The things